Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz Man. And in this video, we are gonna be talking about the 5 worst luxury cars that waste your money. Now, getting a luxury car is supposed to be an accomplishment. It's supposed to be a step up from everything else on the road. But for some reason, reliability always plays a part. Number 5 is gonna be the Jaguar XF. Now, this is a great looking car. The appreciation on this car is crazy right now, and this is one of my bro's favorite looking cars. Jaguars in general, he just loves the looks. But look at this price right here. This price point, it is very tempting, but look at the overall reliability. It has a below average, and repairs can cost a fortune. But to sum it up, they are reliable to some. It get mixed reviews. So when buying one, just beware of the cost, and that's why it made number 5, just the tip of the iceberg. So coming in at number 4 is gonna be the Bentley Flying Spur. Another great looking car, as all the luxury cars on this list looks great. The one thing luxury cars and sports cars always nail is the looks always look good. That's where they get you in. That's where they reel you in. The more rare the car, the more we want to buy it. And the reason you even get something like this is super luxurious, and you can get a W12 engine in this thing. That makes for a super luxury and super comfortable ride, just beating out the rest. But when it comes to your pockets, it's a known fact that if you want to waste money, then go ahead and buy a Bentley. It is almost like the worst luxury car that you can get. But wait, there's 3 more that actually top this. And now with these Flying Spurs, the newer is always the better. The older first generation on these things are not really that good. And depreciation hits these things like crazy at a rapid pace. So if you can, at number 4, steer clear of the Bentley Flying Spur. Number 3 is gonna be the Maserati Ghibli. Now, it's no secret why creators like Doug DeMuro give this thing a bad rating and says it's a terrible way to spend $85,000. You know, they are indirect with Chrysler. Now, just in case you didn't know, yes, the Maserati Ghibli does incorporate some Chrysler parts. But nowadays in the car market, it seems like every car brand kind of does that. That's what you kind of get with Bentley and Volkswagen. But overall, the Maserati Ghibli does look great. Now, I had a chance to get one of these cars, and I'm glad I did my research and end up getting the Toyota Camry because I was looking for a reliable car at the time. But the Ghibli does turn heads, and in fact, it sounds really good for a V6, and that Ferrari engine just makes you want to buy the car. It does stand out. So if you get a Maserati and you get a Toyota, the Maserati is gonna get all the looks, but you shouldn't really do it. It share a lot of Chrysler parts, and things break down quite often on it, dubbing it as a real bad car, but great looking car. And I don't think people really realize that you could literally get this car for a bag of Skittles. No, I'm playing, but it's really even cheaper than a Toyota Corolla some years, but people just don't know. But I emphasize that this car looks great, and depreciation hits it really hard. And look at this right here, clutch malfunctions, especially after 13,000 miles, and the potential transmission issues. And that's with low mileage. Number 2 is gonna be the Maserati Gran Turismo. Another great looking car. Just look at how this thing sits. The front of this car is very gorgeous, especially if you get it in the right spec. Like, look at it with the red of just how nice this thing can look. Now, to the naked eye driving this thing, it might seem like they are rich, but if you really look at it and look at the price, these things do not cost a lot at all. That's why it's another Maserati coming in at number 2. The depreciation on these things are crazy. I mean, every now and then I think about getting one of these because, I mean, well, look at it. It's a very nice looking car. The engine is good, the transmission is good, but the common problems on these cars always stem from electrical issues and parts that are very hard to get and will be very expensive when you finally get your hands on them. Like, the best thing to do with this car would be is to get an extended warranty if you just absolutely have to have it, because you have to remember, where do you actually see Maserati dealers around? You don't see them that often. So off that alone, you can tell that when you run into problems, there will be problems. There's a Toyota dealer on almost every block. There's even a Mercedes dealer around, but Maseratis, no. Another thing that wasn't so great about this car is how it looks versus the 0 to 60 time just was not that fast, but it is indeed a luxury sports coupe. So if you are looking for something that's gonna hold its value, this is by far one of the worst cars, and which brings me to number 1, the Bentley Continental GT. Now, this is one of my favorite looking overall cars ever. Even if you go back and search my page, you will see me going shopping for a Bentley or just looking at one overall just because I love the looks. It's almost like my heart wants to say yeah, but my brain is telling me no. Now, when it comes to the Bentley GT, there is no secret that mostly everyone knows that these cars are not reliable. Oftentimes when I go to the dealership and it's a used dealership and I tell them about a Bentley, a lot of times they'll say, I'm gonna just be honest with you, a lot of these cars are junk and they are very expensive to maintain. I mean, if you're looking at suspension, you're looking at a $16K job alone. It's also noted, I don't know if anyone keeps up with Omi and the Hellcat, but that is someone who had over 20 cars. He ended up buying a Bentley and he buys Lamborghinis and all that stuff, and he ended up taking his Bentley back. And one of the reasons why, I think too many things were breaking on it and just unwanted repairs and just high maintenance costs. They are also very hard to work on, but the main thing is that parts for these cars sometimes no longer exist. You can go and watch major videos. A lot of these companies that made parts on these Bentleys, they're hard to come by. Sometimes it'll take you years to get. So they often say the best Bentley to get is the one that is not in your garage. So even with it being my favorite luxury car ever, it's the top car to stay away from. Sadly, so many problems, not enough fixes, and too many glitches. So with that said, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Signing off, Benz Man.